Hey guys, welcome back to the News Motorbike. Today, we're taking a look at one of Suzuki's most fearless and misunderstood creations. A machine born from ambition and released into a world that just wasn't ready for it. This is the tale of the Suzuki B-King, the naked Hayabusa that hit the streets like a lightning bolt in a calm sky. Let's rewind to the Tokyo Motor Show, 2001. While most manufacturers were busy playing it safe, Suzuki dropped jaws with something straight out of a sci-fi fever dream, a stripped-down, ultra-futuristic version of the Hayabusa. The concept was called the B-King, and it looked like it rolled off the set of a cyberpunk film, ready to challenge anything in its path. And the specs? Completely insane. It was rumored to pack a supercharged Hayabusa engine, punching out around 240 horsepower. Add to that a fingerprint-based ignition system, a digital instrument panel, and those twin underseat exhausts that looked more like missile launchers than mufflers. It wasn't just bold, it was downright rebellious. Suzuki was sending a message: we're still wild at heart. But despite all the excitement, the B-King didn't go into production. Not right away. The industry, and maybe the world, wasn't prepared for something that outrageous. It took until 2007 for Suzuki to bring the B-King to market. And by then, the landscape had shifted. Naked bikes were now focused on practicality. Lighter, simpler, more accessible. And then Suzuki came charging in with the B-King, hulking, aggressive, and unashamedly over the top. Gone was the supercharger. But it still had the mighty 1,340 cubic centimeters Hayabusa engine under the tank, tuned to around 181 horsepower. At the time, that made it the most powerful naked production bike available. But some of the futuristic spark from the concept didn't make the cut. No biometric tech, no spaceship dash. Just raw muscle and attitude. Weighing in at 573 pounds, the B-King was a heavyweight, especially for a naked. But surprisingly, it didn't handle like a clumsy beast. The chassis was dialed in. The handling, sharp. And that smooth Suzuki refinement made it feel planted and composed. On the open road, it was a rocket. In the corners, it could still dance, if you had the nerve. But here's the kicker. It cost nearly the same as a Hayabusa. And given the choice, most riders stuck with the legend they already trusted. The Hayabusa was lighter, sleeker, and had years of street cred. The B-King? It was the misunderstood newcomer with an alien design and no proven legacy. So sales trickled in. And just like that, after only 4 years on the market, the B-King was quietly retired in 2011. A 6-year hype train, followed by a short-lived production run. But don't get it twisted, the B-King wasn't a flop. It was a bold move. A passion project. The kind of motorcycle only a company like Suzuki would have the nerve to build. It joins the ranks of other daring Suzuki machines, the RE5 Rotary, the turbocharged XN85, the TL1000R V-twin superbike. All unconventional, all unforgettable. The B-King shattered expectations. It didn't blend in. It didn't follow. It roared into a world that didn't quite understand it. But that's what makes it legendary. In a sea of compromises, the B-King stood alone. And that's why it still gets talked about today.